Happy Hump Day Wednesday, y'all. I was really tired today, actually. My setup's a little bit different. I'm actually a little bit closer to the camera than I usually am because I move my desk diagonally. So that's why you usually see me closer to the TV, but I don't know. Today was actually kind of tiring. I had a job interview and then I had to go around the town thrift shopping so I could do this Lemony Snicket photo thing that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, actually. But anyway, other than that, I'm Steven with Illustrious Magic. This is my week daily video thing where I talk about the news that I care about and why I care about it. So let's jump right into it. There's actually not a lot today, but a lot of stuff that I've actually been playing for review, I guess, purposes and stuff. But let's get into it. League of Legends developer Riot spoke out against Garena. I talked about these yesterday, how they had these really dumb restrictions for LGBT team members where you could only have one per team because they have an unfair advantage when compared to other people. Somehow, I don't know. It was really dumb. But League of Legends developer Riot spoke out against it, and then Garena also pulled back those restrictions and said, we're really dumb. They actually didn't say that, but they should. And basically let it go back to, hey, everybody can do whatever they want. As long as you're a female, you can be in this tournament. So that's cool. I like that. PlayStation financials are out. PS4 did really well. Sold like 6-point-something million last quarter. A lot of PlayStation 4 units getting, shipped out there to the kiddies and stuff. PlayStation 3, of course, not as well. Neither was the Vita or the Vita TV. Obviously, they don't really advertise it that much or promote both of those, the Vita or the Vita TV, so I don't know why they would expect it to sell super well. Same thing with Nintendo, with expecting the Wii U or the 3DS to both sell bonkers, but at least they actually support those consoles and promote it somewhat. But PlayStation, when it comes to the Vita, is I don't know, I don't see anything about it. And also the Vita itself is kind of a port console where a lot of the games that I play on it are actually available on other consoles, either the PC or the PS3 or the PS4, but I play it on my Vita because I love portable and I love my Vita. The Vita's great, but it's not exactly something that is easy to sell to people. Anyway, other than that, I don't know. The PS3, it's not going to sell that well. It's pretty much dying, I know they said, we're going to support it for 10 years. It's like, all right, you got one more year and then that's it. So really, I don't think the PS3 is going to do anything great selling well. Same thing with the Xbox. The Xbox 360, when their financials went up, they're talking about, Xbox 360 sales are down. It's like, yes, obviously they're down. The next generation console has been out for 2 years now. Why do you expect this old console to sell so well? Whatever. GameSpot had an article about how zombies in World at War almost didn't happen, mostly because of higher-ups saying, no, this is bad, and people who had actually played it saying, no, this is really good. I was one of the ones who really liked World at War, both its campaign and the zombies mode. The zombie mode was so good. The very Nox der Unten or whatever, and then the map packs when they had Doris. Oh my god, love Doris forever. But yeah, it was interesting to read about, it kind of expected, it wasn't that surprising to hear that, the higher-ups didn't want to do this, but once everyone played it and it was a big popular thing, they realized it could sell well, so now it's in every Call of Duty, the survival mode. Not that surprising, but it's cool to hear, I guess, a little bit behind-the-curtains sort of stuff to one of my favorite modes in a game. New Persona 4 Dancing All Night trailer. No gameplay, just lyrics and music and these cool images stuff. Kind of cool. That game probably isn't going to sell super well. It's kind of just a spin-off title for a Persona 4 game, which I think Persona 4 actually did perform really well, but I doubt a spin-off title is going to help it, or not help it, but is going to sell bonkers. I think it'll be a solid game, though, actually. That's my gut feeling, at least. Other than that, I've been playing Apotheon, about an hour in now, or an hour and a half, actually. Now, the combat is kind of wonky when you do your, attack animations and stuff. You can, go from under, or if you have a sword, you can just stab them, and then there's, the overhead stuff, and you have a shield that you can block with, but I don't know, it's just kind of wonky, the way that the timing is and the amount of force they put behind it, and it varies with different weapons too. Of course, with the sword you can stab it forward, but with stuff that's the hammer, you can only do the swinging motions, which makes sense. But I don't know, it's just there's something about the animation itself that kind of throws me off, where I can't time it well to where the enemies are coming at me when they're within range. It's you have to actually do it a little bit earlier, so you kind of have to judge their actions. I don't know if I just need more time with it, but I was perusing through IGN's review of Apotheon, and they kind of had the same problem that I have right now. Other than that, though, it's actually really fun. I like the whole art style. It's really cool, which, I mean, you kind of expected that because you saw the trailers and stuff before, and of course it was going to be pretty cool. It's in this red Greek pottery era art style of 2D side-scrolling type stuff. You should probably just watch a YouTube video of it. That's probably the easiest way to get about it. Other than that, the boss battles have been kind of the same typical, like, oh, this is a unique art boss character thing, and it's got a bigger health bar than regular enemies. Go kill it. And it's like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. But there was one really cool boss battle with Artemis, where you show up and she turns you into a deer. You have to run away and reach these 4 different pillars, and once you reach the last pillar, she turns into a deer, and then you can kill her instead of before where she was hunting you. So it's kind of like a cat and mouse thing where you're constantly changing shapes and chasing down Artemis, or Artemis is chasing you down as a deer. It's actually really cool. I hope there's more unique boss battles like that instead of the same generic. This enemy takes more hits, so you have to just spend more time killing it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, Apotheon's pretty cool. I like the Metroidvania art style of it. I haven't really gotten to the part of other Metroidvania where you get an item and unlocks past areas so you can get better gear and stuff, but I'm slowly getting there. The other weird thing about it is the item management system, where you have a lot of weapons in this. You have regular, like, hand weapons that you can also throw at people. Then you have projectile weapons and stuff, and the hand weapons can break down, so you have to craft or pick up repair tools to fix that, or also to fix your armor, or you just let it break and then pick up another weapon. And then the projectiles, also you can shoot them and you can pick them up, but they also break down as well. It's very interesting. There's a crafting thing too, where you can craft fire bombs or health potions and stuff. I don't know. It's cool. It's a little bit weird though when you're trying to like change weapons and find the right one in the middle of combat. When it's like, oh, I want to do short range, and then it's like, no, wait, actually, I kind of want to pull back from this chimera that's killing me and just shoot it with arrows. So it's a little weird like that, but it's pretty okay. Other than that, I've been playing Battlefield Hardline, which is okay. It's not exactly super exciting as Battlefield. I played 3 matches of the heist mode, which was really hectic, just explosions everywhere. There's lots of like on-screen icons, basically, where it's showing you, oh, this is the bag, you have to go protect it. Oh no, go to this air spot. They're trying to get rid of the loot and stuff. It's like, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It wasn't that much fun. What was fun was the hotwire mode, where basically there are these specific cars on the map, and you have to go to them, or not cars, there's a tanker truck too, but there's these vehicles on the map, you have to go to them, you get in, you start driving, once you reach a certain speed, you'll have captured it, and from that point forward, you'll be ticking down the enemy's ticker, and then of course, once they reach 0, you win. And it's actually really cool, because it's a lot of vehicle-on-vehicle combat, where you'll get in a car, a bunch of buddies will also get in that same car, you'll start driving it around it to capture it, and then from there, you'll be basically constantly driving, because that's the way that you get the capture. If you start slowing down after the initial capture, it goes back to not being captured. So it's kind of like a portable capture mode, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird, but it's actually really fun. Especially the parts where like I'm in the side of the car as this dude's driving in. I got my like explosive grenade launcher thing out trying to kill the other car that's either behind us, or like we ram into it and stuff, and you have to kill the driver. It's actually it's really fun. I like it a lot. Other than that though, there's nothing much else as far as Battlefield Hardline. It's like, oh, you can open doors now with the square button. It's very small things like that make it different from the previous Battlefield games. So that's it for today. You can follow me on Twitter at @8Axel. You can follow everything I do and my friends do as well. I think Trevor was supposed to put up a Playing Through the Pain thing because his house burned down back in June or May or somewhere in the summer or something, so he played Persona 4 to get through that. But yeah, so you can read that on illustriousmagic.com, and yeah, you can basically follow us, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, I guess, if that's what the things that people do and stuff. Go watch Teen Zone by Max Scoville. Episode 3 went up today, and it was actually really good. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I just want to let you know, thank you for watching.